What's going on, everyone? College Lefty, and in this one I have for you guys a friendly matchup versus Mikedrotv over on Twitch. He's a good dude, he's a good player, and he's also an administrator on the Facebook group, so hopefully you guys enjoy. And in this matchup, he will be the home team. We got Clayton Kershaw versus Tom Seaver. He's got a very good team. He's got Ken Griffey Jr., Vladimir Guerrero, Babe Ruth, Giancarlo Stanton, his creative player, Albert Pujols, Chipper Jones, Ernie Banks, and then Tom Seaver, of course. And I started off the game with a walk from Ken Griffey Jr., and I was first pitch swinging with Pablo Sanchez hitting into a double play there. Not the best way to start off the game. I figured I'd be aggressive. But hopefully you guys had a great holiday, great New Year's. And just to kick off into the new year, I'm excited to see what 2019 brings. I'm excited to see what MLB The Show 19 brings for the channel, for everything. And I have a lot of stuff going on for my personal life as well, getting into teaching and stuff like that. But I just wanted to let you guys know that hopefully you had a safe and exciting new year, and I just wanted to include that into this video as well. Thank you guys for watching this video. And here I tried to challenge him. 0-2 count. I figured I'd throw an up and away slider with Kershaw. He hit it out. Takes an early 1-0 lead. Mike is a good player. His record was like 155 and 50 something. So we have pretty similar records. He's a great guy. He's a great player. I've been watching his content for a while, and his link to his channel will be posted in the comment section down below. But here we're facing Babe Ruth, trying to settle down, trying to mix in that 12-6 curveball. I noticed he was kind of struggling with that pitch a little bit. That was only 2 outs I was able to get, but that slider, he was on it. I'm trying to go up and in again, and he crushes it out with Giancarlo Stanton. I don't think this ball ever landed. It went out of the stadium. It went somewhere off those houses out there, 481 feet, I believe. And I don't know, it never landed. I was shocked. That was hit really hard. That's that Stanton with 125 power versus lefties, if I'm not mistaken. Very good card. I would like to try him out. And I might actually end up selling the Jacob deGrom that I did get in my World Series pack. And if you didn't check out that video and the other cards that I was able to get, that was the last video I uploaded. Be sure to check that out. I'm going to be debuting that deGrom first before I sell him. I'm going to test him out. And then I might go for that Stanton or another type of card that's like a locked-in card, something like that. Or I might just pick up Jose Ramirez. I haven't decided yet. The finest version of Jose Ramirez. That would be a great addition to the squad as well. But I do want to try out that deGrom. I figured he is a pretty good pitcher. He's got some really good per-9s. And this hit fell, unfortunately. Chipper Jones reached out one-handed, hit that 12-6 curveball just out of Chipper Jones' reach. But I was able to pitch around it. Got the out here from Ernie Banks, and that with 2 outs, I ended up facing Tom Seaver. I was able to get out of the inning. Now we're up to bat here, down by 2 runs in the 3rd inning, sitting on a pitch inside, and Mike Piazza delivers with a no doubt solo shot, cutting the lead in half. At this point in the game, I probably could have had another run if I had a better at bat in the 1st inning there. A leadoff walk, you have to make sure you end up scoring that. That guy about 9 times out of 10. I failed to do so in the 1st inning. I definitely had some chances though throughout this game other than that, but there I did not pull my PCI up on the 12-6 curveball. He kind of hung that one a little bit, and I got under it. I was getting under a lot of pitches in this one, and so was Mike. I'm not saying that I was playing bad. This was a great game throughout. He just barely missed that one with Babe Ruth. Now I have Ted Williams up at the plate. In 4th inning here, 34 pitches, so he's pitching a lot more effectively than I was at this point in the game. But I was able to tie it up there. I sat on that 12-6. It was a little bit lower in the zone. I got that one pretty good. Now we got Mike Trout up, very next batter in an 0-2 count. And he threw a fastball away, went down and got it there with Mike Trout. Thought it was going to be a pop-up, but it did carry out of there with that 110 power. Very, very good card. I'm going to consider starting that Mike Trout again. PCI wasn't all the way on it there, as you can see from that swing, but the fastball, you never know in this game. There, I hit a base hit, which I thought was going to be a base hit against the shift, and Babe Ruth robs me of a base hit there. It's unfortunate. I mean, it would have been able to get another guy on base. His confidence would have been down a little bit, but I got under this pitch anyway with Chipper Jones. Once again, a 12-6 curve that was up and away, up in the zone, and I did not get on top of the ball. Would have been able to hit a line drive or possibly hit one out if I was able to square that one up, just because it was more up in the zone. Anytime you throw a off-speed pitch up in the zone and you do make good contact with it, it's crushed. But it is a very effective pitch. You can get their timing off on that one. And here I challenged him. Who else got a base hit? I challenged Chipper Jones with a fastball inside. I figured I was working him away a lot in that at bat. I figured I'd come inside, and he smashed it right off the wall there. I was unable to field it. A 2-run inside the park homer to give him the lead once again. And that's the thing, is when you score runs in this game and get a lead, you have to put up a 0 the following inning, just like real baseball. You have to have a shutdown inning. And anytime you give that lead right back up, it's just not good, because now I'm playing from behind again. I was able to get a base knock, but then something like this happens, unlucky, where he still has to make the play. It's a very impressive play that Albert Pujols was able to do that. The old 1-5-3 put out there and brings up Ken Griffey Jr. And that's the difference in the inning. I mean, I would have had first and third, potentially first and second. That ball gets through. That could be a run. Probably not scoring there with Mike Piazza. It just changes the whole inning. Later on, I struck out in a crucial at-bat. Still had a chance there to score a run. Had 1 out in the inning. I struck out with Babe Ruth on a pitch I thought was a slider. He got me with that changeup. That's Tom Seaver's best pitch. And I completely choked that at-bat away. Then I just missed another changeup there with Ted Williams. He threw me back-to-back changeups. I was under it. I waited on it too long. And the same thing happened there. I had my opportunity and I did not take advantage. That's 100% on me. I take the full credit for that. It seems like when in these close games, you can't let that happen. If I'm not able to score in those situations, I really had a chance to break the game open, get the lead back, if that makes sense. Now I have to shut him down. I went to my bench and took out Kershaw for Bryce Harper in that last inning. He hit it off the pitcher. Now I had to pitch with Koji. Luckily, I was able to shut him down. Here I'm getting a just early swing on a pitch outside. I pulled it with Albert Pujols, hitting it to left field. He was able to make the play. Now we got Chipper Jones up, and I actually sat on one, 12-6, lower in the zone. I swung a little bit late, but Chipper Jones and his contact was able to hit it the other way. I did get the PCI pretty much on that one. But now we have Mike Piazza, who's had one heck of a game so far, and a single and a home run. And I squared that one up, just got unlucky once again, hit a line drive right to Griffey. It happens, man. That would have been another run scored, and that would have tied up the game as well. Now we got a pitch. We got to lock it down with Koji Uehara. I threw a cutter outside. I got early feedback, and he gets a base hit there with Stanton. Now, this was his debut for Giancarlo Stanton, and he definitely had a good one because he hit a home run that never landed still, and that base hit there. I think he might have got another. He might have another opportunity to bat with him in this game. I'm not sure. But here we have Finest JD up at the plate as a pinch hitter for the pitcher. I squared that one up just about as good as you can square it up, but I hit it right to him. Line drive, didn't have the right launch angle on it. And I hit it hard. That's all I can really ask for. The wind was blowing out, so it wasn't anything about the wind. That one was sent out with Pablo Sanchez. But just some at-bats in this game that I could have done some things differently and took advantage of some opportunities. And then also I was hitting the ball certain situations right to him. And that's going to happen. That's part of the game. That's why you have to take advantage of those situations where if you hit a sac fly, then it scores a run. Or you stay out of a double play and you give yourself an opportunity to have runners in scoring position to get that big hit. The difference is he's gotten a couple innings where he's had multiple home runs or a big hit with a guy on base. And that's the difference in this game. 4-4 game. Here I thought I was going to be able to get a double play, but Chipper Jones is twirling around. He does a 360 after he fields it. Wasn't able to get him. That brings up Ken Griffey Jr., and I hung a forkball there. It was good feedback, but Raleigh Fingers hung it a little bit where I didn't want him to throw it. It was sent out. That's another 2-run shot. That was a big hit from him. And we're going to have a chance of ourselves here. We got a leadoff walk with Ted Williams. Mike Trout gets a base knock. Once again, another opportunity to try and come back in this game or potentially break it open. We have Albert Pujols here, and he got me with that fastball inside. I wasn't thinking he was going to challenge me with the fastball up and in that situation. He was kind of living low in that at-bat, but I missed a couple pitches that were over the plate with that Albert Pujols in that at-bat. And then the next at-bat, I thought I hit into a line-out double play. But Babe Ruth's diving backwards. Luckily, it wasn't a double play. I still have a chance to score that run. But that was hit right on the screws of Chipper Jones just early, fork ball just early. And I mean, not every hit like that's going to be rewarded. Sometimes it's going to be an out. Sometimes it's going to be a foul ball. It is what it is. That's a little bit of the randomness in the game. But I probably had an opportunity. I definitely had an opportunity to score a couple runs in that inning, and I walked away with nothing. So that's going to come back into play here when he hits a home run with Babe Ruth to take a 3-run lead, rather than if I was able to tie it up or even cut the lead in half in the previous inning, because now I'm down 3. I'm down to my last 3 outs. It's gonna be tough to make a comeback in this one, but if I string a couple good at bats together and get a big hit finally in the game, then I will be able to tie it up. So top of the 9th inning, I just got under that pitch right over the middle of the plate with Vlad, pinch hitter for the pitcher. and his Vlad makes the play out there. Now I have Griffey up. A 3-0 count. I did swing. I was looking for a pitch inside, and then he worked the count to 3-2. Got a base hit, which turns into a double there because it's through the shift with Ken Griffey Jr. Griffey takes his time out there and throws it in, so was able to get a chance, man. We need one more base hit and a blast. I thought I got that one. It was a little bit off the handle part of the bat. Looking back on it, when I was playing this live, I thought I got it. But, yep, just barely under the ball a little bit here, and the same result with Babe Ruth. Definitely had a couple opportunities in this game, and that's the way it goes sometimes. Mike's a great player. He took advantage of mistake pitches, and I did not. Well, I took advantage of some, but I didn't take advantage of what I needed to in order to win the game. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.